Danny, a friendly that someone argues about out of the blue tomorrow. What was the thinking behind getting it arranged?
Yeah, it wasn't out of the blue in the sense of we wanted a game on Tuesday. We were fortunate that Neil gave me a shout earlier in the week, last week, and just said if you're around for a game. So we wanted a friendly, and it was an opportunity to play against a good opposition and get some more minutes for our players. James Rowe coming back, get him some more minutes and get him some game time. So there we go.
We spoke about last time. We've seen a few academy, a few fringe players played. Will we see the same sort of thing tomorrow, and how important is it for them to get minutes under their belt?
Yeah, I mean we've got some good academy players, so we want to see them, as we've alluded to in the last sort of comment about them being a good side. They're a very good side, and they want to use the game similar to us to give some recovering players some more minutes, and it's a great chance for us to look at our academy players as well under that sort of pressure. We're hoping to have a couple of trialists in there as well, so we can have a look at those guys, and then for the boys that haven't been playing regularly, another chance for them to get 90 minutes under their belt. So these games are crucial. Great for Slough because it's a 4G pitch, so we haven't got to worry about it being on or off and doing any damage. So we can utilise that for the best of its ability.
And I know it's something we look for as consistency in the team. I know, Mike, we spoke about before with Hamra, finding consistency within the staff members and the team as well.
Yeah, consistency is important. I think as a management staff, we've been striving for that. These games are crucially important, not just for Aldershot's first team, but also just for these players to come through. It's an opportunity for them, it's a showcase for them. They're always knocking on the door. They want to get into the team, so they need to go and prove themselves. Good opportunity for the academy boys as well, them to come through and showcase what they've been doing, show the good work that Ross has been doing with the academy. I think these games, so like last week, we're learning a lot about the players. As a management staff, we're striving for that consistency in terms of every single opportunity, every single match, every training. We're always learning, we're always adapting, we're always growing. I think that's small but positive steps in the right direction.
And speaking of Slough, they sit high up in the National League South, third place. Obviously they'll offer a big challenge for us going into the game as well.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, you can hand-pick friendlies, and you can pick a team that you're going to go and dominate and score loads of goals, and it's a false economy because everyone goes, wow, it was brilliant, and you did this and you did that, but you want to challenge. And when I got the text through from Neil, it was almost like fate that we had an opportunity to play against a side like that. They're local, they're on a run as well, and it's a great opportunity for me as well because Michael's going to take the game, so I can have a sit back and actually watch it and have a look at, because sometimes when you're enthralled in everything, you don't see stuff. And for my development as well, to step out and actually have a look at things from a different perspective, and also Michael's development, because when we came into the club, we want to develop everyone. We want to make everyone better at what they do, and it's a great opportunity for Mike to take the reins, and I'm sure if he wins, everyone's going to want him to take over full stop. So could be a promotion for you, mate.
Because that's the thing, Michael, isn't it? It's all well and good the players, getting more experience and everything, but for you yourself as well, it's important you gain more experience on the sideline.
100%. As a management staff, not just myself, we're always looking to improve and develop. And that goes from the scouting departments, managing games, the training sessions, looking to implement new things, new ideas. Yeah, we're growing together, and I think it's important that we all play our parts in some shape or form.
And you mentioned Neil Baker as well before we spoke as well. Someone obviously you quite know well. You obviously know the club quite well, having been here as well. How important is that to make sure that relationship's there still?
Yeah, no, he's a really nice guy. He's doing a great job with Slough, and I think he's still deep down. He has a passion for the club, because every time we speak, he talks about the fans, and they've obviously left a mark on him. And so from our perspective, it's great to have that kind of relationship, because there's lots of different ways it can go. I mean, they might have a player that we look at and think, wow, we'd be interested in bringing him in, and vice versa. We might have some lads that need some game time, and he'd be interested in taking those in. I don't think there's ever a time where you should burn bridges. I put a comment out on Twitter yesterday congratulating all the non-league teams who qualified through the first round of the FA Cup and got battered because people were criticising the fact because we weren't in it, and it's like, well, we can look at it that way, or we can look at it in a little bit more of a nicer light, that there's a lot of good young managers out there that have been successful, and like I've said to you before, a lot of energy is going to spend for me on a more positive environment than it will be from a negative environment. But I mean, we need to get to a stage where everyone's on the same page, and we know where we are, and we know where we're going. And from our perspective as a staff, we've already put in plans for what we want to do with the team for next season. We're already looking at players. We're already building a scouting network. We've got an opposition analysis department starting. We're building stuff behind the scenes, and it's not something that we're going to keep talking about publicly, because we hope the fans trust the fact that's what we are trying to do. It's not a case of just putting a team together, putting them out there and hoping that it works or it doesn't work, or whatever the way it goes. We're trying to build a process that someone alluded to recruitment the other day, and it's like, well, yeah, recruitment is really important, but you need time to find the players, research them, watch them, analyse them, do the negotiations, talk to them. They've got to want to come here, and I think we had about 2.5 weeks this season to do that, and we want to do it now, so that come sort of April, May, the squad's already shaping itself for the following season.
Click here to watch the next video. Click here to subscribe.